What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Let me first by starting off this podcast or this episode by honoring the brother, the great DDG. In this business, and I've been in this business for a long time, there are very few YouTubers who are able to do what he's done. And he's just not a YouTuber anymore. Not only that, I mean, you know, he owns like several channels. He's put several people on. One of the brothers was just here in East Africa, Deshae Frost. I believe he helped him a little bit with his career. And he's now went from being a YouTuber to being a person that's like a rapper, you know what I mean, in the industry. So, and this dude did this by, I believe he went to Eastern Michigan or Western Michigan. He dropped out. The brother took care of his whole entire family. And I just, like I said, man, I have so much respect for this brother, for where he has come from. You know what I mean? Where he has come from. And he's a trendsetter in what he does. He doesn't get enough respect. You know, a lot of the guys, when we talk about transcending content, we think about guys like Mr. Beast, you know, Kevin Samuels and the way he does things. But DDG, man, even though like people don't want to give him credit for how he actually has changed the game, DDG put on a lot of people and he's been such a force in this particular industry. And that's the problem. The problem is he's a bag getter, right? He's successful. And you can tell that in the culture of today, this is what we teach people to be. He's doing what people said. And this is why he came out with this controversial statement.
9 to 5 should only be used to fund your own business. Like, I don't think nobody should ever get a job and say, I'm going to be the 10-year best employee of the year. Like, nobody should ever think that, because if you ever late too many times, they're going to get rid of you. They don't care what you got going on in your family. They don't care about nothing. If I'm the business and you always late and you doing this, I'm firing you. It's plain and simple. I don't give a damn what you got going on, because I know I got 1,000 applications and they gonna grind hard because they need this money to fund their business or just to work here forever. So I'll tell people all the time, I'm like, bro, you can't be stuck in no 9 to 5. It's nothing wrong with a 9 to 5, but it's like, it's what you're doing with the 9 to 5. You shouldn't be working a 9 to 5 to take care of your life for the rest of your life.
So as you can hear, you know, hey, get the bag. You know, this is what you need to be doing if you want to be, you know, not 9 to 5, but just work what you got to do. Okay. Now, DDG got with Halle Bailey. People were hating on them as a couple. You know, they had a baby together, and you know, it seemed like it was all good. We had reports that they was married. And then basically there were some cheating allegations going on about him. I don't know if it was true. You know, he was trying to slide back in Ruby Rose's DMs. But let's look at what he said on his Instagram. Dear friends and supporters, after much reflections and heartfelt conversations, Halle and I have decided to go our separate ways. This decision was not easy, but we believe it's the best path forward for both of us. I cherish the time we've spent together and the love we've shared. Despite the changes in our relationship, our love for each other remains deep and true. We are still best friends and adore each other, and we will focus our individual journeys and our roles as co-parents. We cherish the bonds we built and built the beautiful moments we shared. As we navigate this transition, we ask for your understanding and support. Thank you for your love and encouragement, DDG. I mean, everybody says this as a public statement before they start going into, you know, crazy court battles or hating each other. Now, Halle Bailey is most likely not going to do that because she's a Disney star. But hey, she's now a single mom. And why do these things happen, right? Let me just say this. I was watching the brother from 85 Down South show. That's the name of the show, right? And who's that popular brother, man? Oh, the 85 South comedy show. Brother Carlos Miller said something. In today's world, it's easy to replace somebody versus working hard and, you know, staying through with the relationship. If you even look at right now with employers and employees, people are changing jobs, man, like every 2 to 3 years. You know, it's not like that in Japan or in most Asian countries. In America, you're gonna get a better opportunity. But in America, you're gonna get a better opportunity by just changing jobs, right? And for a lot of these people that have a lot of opportunity like DDG, I really don't know so much about Halle Bailey. She's beautiful. But kind of when she had the baby, we can assume that a lot of her opportunities in dating might not be the same as what they were before. So, but for him, even if he is caught cheating, we don't know what happened with that. Let's just say, for example, somebody accuses him of that. DDG got so much opportunity that he could just be like, you know what? I'm not really feeling this. You know, we can just go our separate ways. Both of them understand that, yo, the number one thing really is the bag anyway. And as long as we still getting that, I mean, we don't really need to be with each other for the most part. And that's what success brings you. It's like, well, I can just easily replace you. Even me to a certain degree. I'm nowhere near as successful as them, but once I started getting some money, and it was like, you know, I don't know if I want to stick with this person and work something out because I don't have to deal with it. And that's what happens with a lot of people in today's world. You know, there's not a lot of loyalty in trying to just work things out because, hey, listen, well, I got money, you got money, our kid will still be the case or be cool. And now what she has is a child by a guy that she's not gonna be with no more at a very young age. He can go on about his life and so could she, but the thing is now is we don't teach the family anymore. It's okay, let's get something permanent out of something very temporary. And then when we don't like each other, go our separate ways. You're getting people in the black community making a lot of money that's not loyal to each other. And to be honest, that's even worse than what it was when we didn't have money. Because when we didn't have money, at least you had some level of loyalty. Now you're not even getting the loyalty, which is insane, which is crazy, but that's where we're at. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all you do. Hit the bell. We're out.